Omari Banks with Naturally. And I'm delighted to say he joins us on the show now. How's it going, Omari?
I'm great. How you doing?
Yeah, great. We're really enjoying Naturally. What can you tell us about that song?
Well, it's one of those happy feel songs. I wrote it early last year. I shot the music video for that when I was over in Rome. I think it was spring or summer last. I can't even remember. Time is flying so fast. And I shot the music video, as I said, in Rome. I had a great time doing that. But it's one of those songs where it has really gotten a lot of good attention. We're here in the Caribbean as well as in Jamaica, and I'm actually really excited to come over to the UK and really perform the entire album, which I'm going to be releasing, but especially that song Naturally as well.
Yeah, it's a great tune, and I think over here it will be very popular in the summer because it's got that summer vibe, hasn't it, very much?
Yes, it does. Yeah, man. As I said before, it's a happy feel song. Everybody can relate to that girl who's really pretty. The song is really about says to love me naturally, and I think love in its best expression is done when it's expressed, when it happens kind of spontaneous and happens naturally. So that's the kind of idea behind the song.
So what was Rome like? Was you there for long, or?
Yeah, I mean, I spent almost about 4 weeks in Rome. I shot 2 music videos there. I shot a song that's called System Set. So we actually did a trip to the Vatican. We were on the streets of Rome. I work with some folks over there as well. So in the space of that, as I said before, I shot 2 music videos. I did some photographs and obviously a few business partners. So it's great to be over in Europe. I spent quite a bit of time in England over my years, but I've been from professional athlete and then coming out into the music. But Rome, this was my first time in Rome, to seeing some of all the historic spots it had there. So I thought it would have been a great experience for me to kind of witness some of that firsthand, as well as shoot a couple of music videos.
Nice. Did you get to go to the Coliseum?
Yes, I did. I did. Actually, a bit of my first video that I shot when I was over there, System Set, was shot close to the Coliseum. So that was cool. That was one of the things that I had to do when I was in the room, for sure.
Was you reliving the film Gladiator? Have you seen that?
I saw a bit of that, yeah. But I mean, even without seeing the film Gladiator, one of those spots that you want to experience it because you hear so much about the history of it and you know what took place there. So it's one of the spots. If you go to Rome, that's the first thing that people are going to ask you. So I had to put that on my list of things to do when I got there.
Definitely. Sorry, I'm being a bit self-indulgent because I'm going to Rome in August, so wanted to find out a little bit about it. So, about the new single, you've also got a new album coming out. What can you tell us?
So, yeah, the new album that's going to be coming out is one that's called Sunlight. So I'm actually going to be releasing over in the UK. So I'm going to be doing an album release at a spot called Notting Hill Arts Club on the 7th of April. And I'm really excited to bring the album to the folks in Europe. I'm going to be doing some touring throughout Europe as well. We'll be going to Germany, Italy, Amsterdam. So yeah, I'm really excited to bring this album. The theme is Sunlight. I'm hoping that you guys are going to have a lot of that over there when I come over in spring. Sunlight.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah, and as well as it's one of those albums which both inspires a good feel, a happy feel, but as well as a kind of an awakening of love and good vibes and positive energy in the world. Because I believe at this time, reggae music, I always see it as a vehicle to promote a message and a positive message. And my music is about that. And this album is exactly about that. It's about promoting the light. Sunlight does that. And I just want to continue to share the good Caribbean flavor, as well as with the international touch and bring that sunlight to everybody of the UK and Europe.
Great. I was speaking with Christopher Martin on last week's show, and I really think we were both talking about it. The reggae music is in a great place at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, Chris is an awesome artist as well. He's actually, my dad has a music festival here in Anguilla. And Christopher Martin, he's going to be performing on it as well. That'll be March. His date is, I think, March 11th. I performed the 10th. Him himself and Romain Verga. So Christopher Martin. We've got a lot of young, talented artists in the Caribbean. Chris Romeo and both are from Jamaica. I'm from Anguilla. But I think music is global, and reggae music is something that touches people. And as I said before, the best way you can touch people's lives is positively. And I think the likes of Christopher Martin, Romeo Berger, myself, and a host of other young artists coming up in reggae music want to continue in that vein of positivity and bring light onto the world.
Yeah, I mean, we love it, of course, on the show. So the album launch party, that's going to be in April, isn't it? Yeah,
that's going to be in April. I'll be in the UK from the 4th to the 11th, but the actual album launch is supposed to be on the 7th. And I'm really excited. Robert Ranks as well. He's going to be hosting the event. But we've got, along the way, we got a few more surprises that we're going to be announcing about the night of the launch. But yeah, it's going to be in London at Notting Hill Arts Club, and you can get the tickets on my webpage as well, www.omaribanks.com, as well as the Notting Hill Arts Club webpage as well. So we're really excited about that, and just excited to share my music. It's been a couple of years now since I released my first album, which was called Move On Deluxe Edition, Move On, and it's all about sunlight this time around.
Great, we're really looking forward to it. So what was the process like of putting the album together?
It's been a process. I've been working on it and working with different spots for a couple of months, really. I've been working with a number of producers, a couple of producers, as well as a producer, Kirkle Dove out of Jamaica. I'm working with Benji Myers, as well as I work with J-Vibe. All these guys are well-known producers in the Caribbean, and I've worked along with the Grammy groups, so I've won the Grammy. Who else am I working with? Clive Hunt. Work with from Stevie Wonder to every major artist on the VP catalog for over 30, 40 years. So, as well as myself, I produce a number of the tracks as well. So, we've got a lot of good, creditable producers and artists. I did a song with Dwayne Stevenson on the album that's called System Set. Work with a producer as well as a friend called Alex Dupree. So it's the album is one that's I'm really excited to, not only because I'm bringing new material, but I think it's definitely a step up from the album that I did before, which was Move On.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Dwayne Stevenson's, I mean, he's one of my favourite modern-day reggae singers. He's fantastic, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dwayne has done a great job over the years. He's a terrific songwriter, and he's stayed consistent. In terms of roots reggae music, he's stayed consistent with his message. And for the most part, my music is a lot about that as well. We try to keep it clean. We try to send a positive message, as well as we about a happy feel, and about spreading a good message. And Dwayne Stevenson is about that. So I thought the song System Set that we did together was a perfect collaboration, as he's somebody who's been consistent with his message.
Great, well, we can't wait to hear it. With the album launch party, is this in the week or is it at the weekend?
I think the 7th is going to be a Friday. I think that's a Friday.
Friday, great. Well,
yeah, April the 7th.
I'll come along because it sounds like it's going to be a great event.
You make sure you come along. We'll have a special spot for you.
Thanks, Omari. Thanks for joining us on the show.
It's been a pleasure. Have a good day.